Hi folks, I hope you're well. Something interesting, I was watching the Last of the Samurai thing on Netflix, and in one of the episodes you've got all these people in Japan dying of cholera, and the mother is teaching her daughter that if we pray to the gods will protect us. And then within a matter of seconds the mother collapsed, having caught cholera or being infected with cholera, whether you catch it or whatever, I don't know. And then, something that crossed my mind. Were people in those days praying to God for a solution to cholera? Were they asking God why we get cholera and what we can do about it? Or were they just asking God to protect them? Because if you're asking God to protect you from something which is deadly, but you're not asking God for the solution to the problem, you're going to die of cholera. The whole idea that people are praying to God, or in the program, pray to the gods, was what was said. So therefore they're praying to gods. Or even if you're praying to God, if you're asking God to protect you, but you're heading headlong into a situation which is, for most, terminal, what are you doing? What you should be doing is asking God, why do people get this? And then once you understand why people get this, you can maybe avoid it. That's God protecting you, giving you the wisdom to ask the right question. But even in church, that's the point. People pray useless, pointless prayers with very, very little understanding. I talked about, again, we go back to the River Church with regards to this one. There was a lady who liked to do the big Hollywood charismatic prayer that you go on and on and on, and then everyone thinks that was amazing, because again, people are stupid in the fact that they think that sort of prayer is good because there's some passion behind it. No, it's fake. It's all fake. The passion's fake, because a good prayer is asking God what you should pray, then praying that. And if you ask God what you should pray, it's going to be a very, very short thing that's easy to remember. These big, long prayers where you have a massive list of things you're praying for is demonic. But it's celebrated in churches as if it's so wonderful, so charismatic. Well, the problem is charismatic isn't look at me, aren't I wonderful? Charismatic is look at God, isn't he wonderful? But there you go. Yeah, it got twisted around, didn't it? Yeah. So easy to twist around us humans. It's like that thing, what was it called, where you get someone, you turn them around and round and round, and then ask them to walk in a straight line. That's basically what the devil did. Turn the people in church around and round and round and round, and then let them go. And they're thinking they're still walking in the straight line. God knows where they are. Well, by the time that, they're all dizzy and mucked up, but still walking as if they're walking according to God. No, as I say, with God, it's... Well, folks, again, look at this point. Go and look at the words of God. Go and look at when God spoke. At any point in time, when God spoke, not people spoke, when God spoke. It's always short and sweet. It's never long and drawn out. It's always short and sweet. And the reason is because it has to be easy for people to remember. And short and sweet is easy for people to remember. It's easy for people to then take that message and spread it accurately. Because if there's 3 words, it's much more difficult to get a word wrong, isn't it, really? To go wrong in that is much more difficult. It's easier to go wrong in the words and get a word wrong If there's 15, 20, 25, 30, 100 words, it's far more easy to get the message wrong. God doesn't want us to get the message wrong. If he's given us something to share, then it has to be rememberable. It has to be easy to remember. Simple. But man, oh man, likes to make things big, don't they? They like to be impressive. They like to do things that impresses other people. And this charismatic stuff, oh, I've come across so many people that do this, and it's just rubbish. It's just rubbish. These people, you talk to them at other times, they're not led by God. They're led completely by the world, about people pleasing. They're all about that. And yeah, they just know that they've watched movies where you've had charismatics, and they just copy. They just copy that because it's easier just to copy. Rather than go to God, you see it somewhere and you copy it. You go, that'll do. I'll copy that. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. I think in that video someone fell over. Yeah. Oh well. Anyway. Yes. I can't remember what happened there. That was a long time ago, that video. That was over 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah. So, anyway. I wish you well, but keep it simple. And, seek God with regards to the solution to problems rather than his protection over problems. And then headlong into something terminal, expecting God to protect you. If you're driving at 160 miles an hour on the motorway, don't ask God to protect you in that. There you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Enjoy.